Norwood resident will soon be deported to Mexico for the 10th time in just 10 years. But despite 2 felony convictions for re-entering the U.S. after deportation, a federal judge said that he was giving Luis Tapia a break. Chief I-Team reporter Craig Cheatham was in the courtroom during sentencing and has exclusive police video of evidence that was suppressed.
We got a call about some suspicious property on the roof. What?
This is Norwood police body camera video of Officer Ryan Harrison's response to the house where federal agents arrested Luis Tapia in 2019.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Court records show Harrison arrived about an hour after federal agents left with Tapia. Harrison said he didn't know anything about the arrest and was there to see if there was something suspicious on the roof.
Oh, I see it.
One of the residents walked inside to retrieve the duffel bag. Officer Harrison followed him. The man gave Harrison the bag. Harrison searched it, finding what federal prosecutors say was fentanyl and cocaine.
This is a lot of stinking drugs. Okay.
Prosecutors say Tapia's fingerprints were on the baggie containing fentanyl, but the evidence was suppressed and the drug charges against Tapia were dismissed after U.S. District Judge Timothy Black ruled the warrantless search violated Tapia's constitutional rights because Harrison failed to request or receive permission to search the property and the bag and had no credible reason to justify the search without a warrant. Black wrote, "The court finds the search was objectively unreasonable and the deficiencies were sufficiently reckless, if not deliberate, to require deterrence and warrant suppression." At his sentencing hearing on Monday, Tapia told the judge he wanted to be a better father and promised not to return to the U.S. Black told Tapia he was giving him, quote, a break. He sentenced the father of 3 Norwood children to time served for the last 3 years Tapia had spent in jail.
I think experience would indicate that he's probably not going to keep to his word and he's going to wind up back here. And given the fact that he's an individual with an established criminal history, he's not likely to decide he wants to go to optometry school and open an honest business.
Former U.S. immigration judge Matt O'Brien is the director of investigations for the conservative Immigration Reform Law Institute.
If this individual hadn't been caught, what else would he have engaged in?
Court records show Tapia has been convicted of crimes in Hamilton County and led police on 2 high-speed vehicle pursuits. But he told Judge Black he was a changed man, and it appears the judge believed him. It's not clear what Tapia's next deportation means for his children.
I'm scared.
That's the mother of Tapia's 3 children. She was with them when Officer Harrison conducted the search.
And we're kind of like the innocent bystanders and all, and I don't want anything to happen to my family.
Federal prosecutors argued Officer Harrison's search was reasonable. Norwood Police Chief William Kramer viewed the video and agreed. Yesterday, Immigration and Customs Enforcement took custody of Tapia again. He's expected to be taken to the southern border of Texas, where he'll be deported for the 10th time in the last 10 years. You can see the entire Norwood Police body camera video of the search following Tapia's arrest right now on WCPO.com. Craig?